It's Daisy GovPuppet live and buzzing in the hive at 5. We have a Beatific World exclusive for you my beautiful drones out there. An anonymous autonomous individual, not yet part of the hive, has sent us a candid silent video of one of the most famous bees in the world. Beyoncé. As part of the WNKR mainstream media colony, we believe this is of great public interest and so reached the unanimous decision to publish this exclusive just for you. This will be an exclusive for me too, and I'm one of the Queen Bee's biggest fans, so let's all watch this, my fellow hivers, together. What the bejesus was that? How was that allowed to air? I deeply apologize my hivers for this disgusting semi-pornographic objectifying of Beyoncé being spied on. It's beyond the pale. The Queen Bee is beautiful though, but I am perfection. On to more serious news and a real first worldwide exclusive. We are today about to break away from the mainstream media hive mentality because this needs to be exposed to the public. What I am about to speak about has been hidden for years. Covered up by a web of deceit and obfuscation, a secret targeting program has been targeting civilians here in the USA and around the world. These illegal operations are commonly called gangstalking. Despite the successful employment of discrediting and disinformation tactics online, these clandestine operations are taking place globally. We don't yet know how civilian targets are secretly selected to be non-consensual human lab rats, but we will endeavor to find out. What we do know is that law enforcement is involved. Technologies, some assumed to be classified, are utilized in the tracking, spying and harassment of those in line for the slow covert cull. It's presumed some of those technologies have to originate from the military, so we must conclude they too are complicit in the targeting. The stealthy persecutory takedown tactics employ strangers to track or stalk the target. Harassment, which takes various forms, is executed daily to sensitize the target to certain stimuli as a triggering process. Some of that harassment is a form of torture. The methods used are often deniable, which is why it is so difficult to obtain good evidence of any of the elements used to slowly destroy the individual. In addition to the multi-person stalking, surveillance and harassment, a smear campaign is commonly used, as are psychiatric reprisals. The police are believed to be the instigators of slander campaigns and psychiatric reprisals. We at WNKR Media have seen very credible evidence from a target across the pond. His name is Michael Crossley. There is undeniable proof of the smear campaign. In our collective agreement, there is evidence to prove he's also being stalked by strangers. What we need to understand is how are these civilian targets being selected? How are they tracked and spied on, and why is such a horrific program being used in purported democracies? If you can provide any answers to these vital questions, please upload any evidence securely via any of the whistleblowing webs such as WikiLeaks. You could also contact your local and national news media broadcasters. To conclude this immensely important webcast, I will have to confess to using a little subterfuge. It was necessary in order to draw your attention to this worldwide secret and virtually unknown targeting program. You may have already realized Beyoncé did not feature in this video. This fake Beyoncé's name is Rachel, and she has served her purpose well if the public is now aware of this true world exclusive, these secret covert targeting operations. Other mainstream media news stations will not dare to air what is really going on. It's very likely they have been silenced, which is why we are taking the brave but important step of breaking away from the mainstream media hive of conformity to bring you this groundbreaking news of civilian targeting programs. Please share this video with others. It's much too important to ignore.